It's a big festive occasion. It's either Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, or just a very special event. Turkey's been cooking in the oven for hours, your mouth is watering, all the side dishes are ready, now it's time to make the gravy. Stay tuned and let me walk you through how to make a delicious turkey gravy from scratch. When you see your friends and family's faces light up after tasting this gravy, you'll be so happy that you didn't buy that gravy in a jar. Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. This is Johnny Mac and we're going to dive into an easy homemade turkey gravy. I'm going to show you how to make a turkey gravy from the drippings. Buckle up, let's go! You know, if you're making a turkey, you've got to have gravy. You can't have one without the other. And the beauty about the whole process is you don't have to go out and buy fancy things in order to make a delicious, beautiful turkey gravy. The turkey itself kind of just generates all of those delicious flavors through being on a rack and then just dripping all of those delicious juices onto that baking tray. It just becomes absolute heaven in a dish. So check it out. Those brown bits, those are the drippings. The turkey, it was plain and simple. Not too much in it. It just had a few seasonings, a little bit of sage, a little bit of celery salt, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some marjoram, but nothing really too fancy. Take your roasting tray and put it over a burner, maybe even 2 burners over low to medium heat, and add 2 cups of cooking liquid. I'm using 2 cups or 500 milliliters of turkey stock. However, you can use any cooking liquids that you like. You could use a turkey stock or a chicken stock or a broth. You could use a water. You could use a combination of a stock and some red wine or a white wine, just taster's choice. But take a spatula, scrape the bottom of the pan, get all of those little bits and pieces of the drippings up off the bottom of the pan and incorporate them into that cooking liquid. And you really don't need to bring this to a simmer or a boil. You really just have it over that low to medium heat in order to help release those particles from the pan and incorporate it into the liquid. After all the drippings are removed from the bottom of the pan, grab a fine sieve or something to strain the liquids with. Grab a bowl. I'm using a fat separator. These little guys are absolutely great. I would suggest going out and getting one if you don't have one. They really help ensure that you just get all of the delicious cooking liquid into your sauce or gravy and keep that fat out, a little less heartburn for everyone for that Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. So it's only been a few minutes, that turkey is still resting. Now it's time to use those drippings and to make that turkey gravy. Put a saucepan over medium heat, add 3 tablespoons or roughly 25 grams of butter. This turkey gravy recipe, it's going to be for a medium thickness, so we're also going to throw in 3 tablespoons of flour or roughly 25 grams. Put it on into the saute pan, give it a whisk, mix it all together, then cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to turn the roux blonde. This will bring a warm, nutty type flavor to the gravy. This will start off the flavor base for this delicious from scratch homemade turkey gravy from the drippings. So check out this roux. It's starting to turn blonde. You can see it's kind of a light brown paper bag type color. You also know whenever it's done, whenever you can smell that delicious, warm, nutty type aroma coming off of the roux. So we've reached the point where it's time to add the cooking liquid. We have a little bit over 2 cups or a little bit over 500 milliliters of that delicious stock that we made using the turkey drippings. Now check out this fat separator. Look at that arrow. See that little white line? That is the fat. Notice that the fat, it's not going into our gravy. Fantastic. These things are just absolutely phenomenal. Give everything a little bit of a mix, whisk it up, get all of that roux off the bottom, off the sides, make sure that it's well incorporated into the gravy. And it's really just so rewarding to make a homemade from scratch turkey gravy from the drippings. I mean, it just tastes so much better than anything that you buy at the store. And it's really just so easy to make, doesn't take much time at all. And then just the pure reaction of your friends and family, just to see their faces whenever they dive into it, I mean, that's priceless. Simmer the gravy for a few minutes until it reaches that thickness that you're looking for. Make sure that you skim the top while you're simmering it to get rid of the impurities. After it reaches the level of thickness that you're looking for, taste it, adjust the seasoning with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And this is such an easy turkey gravy recipe to make. It's just power-packed with flavor all on its own, just naturally. You don't have to cloud it up with additional flavors like vinegar or lemon juice or anything of that nature. It's just fantastic on its own. Well, thanks for watching. I hope that your Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or just festive occasion turns out fantastic. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to share this recipe with your friends and family. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and to remember as always to live, love, and make gravy.